What's up, YouTube? I'm just doing a short little thing here, a little video, YouTube, TikTok, wherever I probably posted on both. So, weather has not been too permitting. Let me show you what we got going on at the moment. That's a whole lot of water. So, I mean, she's flooded out in front of my shop. Oh, goodness, we got ocean front in Illinois here. So, and I mean, so up here in the other office, you can kind of see, wow. Anyway, well, it's Friday, and we were doing some final things for the race car. I put it on the scales because we did a shock change. I put a brand new set of Bilsteins on it. Just filled them with gas where Bilstein said to put them and all that. And just kind of, I did what my smash numbers were that I had, or what I've been using. But when I put it on the scales, it wasn't exactly where I wanted it to be. So I just kind of did a couple turns here and there and then set my ride heights and stuff. So, because the shocks I had on it were wore out. So, you know, the shock can change the load number or whatnot, or scale number. But other than that, I mean, I just did the general maintenance, oil the Heinz, and Dad was putting the pit box together, and we were getting things and tools together because we went racing a week ago or a week and a half ago. Dad drove his modified at Tri-City B-Mod class. It didn't go really well. I will post some videos about that eventually. I just haven't had time to edit or do anything. So we've been extremely busy in our our auto body shop. So it's been nuts, and I apologize for not posting for the last couple weeks. And the only thing that we've done with the race car is put a bigger motor in it. We took the 331 out and found an issue with that, probably why she was underpowered a little bit, because that 331 is one of my favorite engines that we have. It usually will just let her rev and let her go and let her eat. But we found that one of the rocker arm studs had broke. The only thing holding it together was the stud girdle. And if it wasn't for the stud girdle and all that fancy stuff on top, we would have bent push rod, we would have we would have bent the valve, we would have done a lot of damage to the engine. So we're very grateful that it didn't. I haven't had a chance to get it on an engine stand and get that one back together, but I probably will, because again, that's my favorite engine. Now I have our 410 I put together. That's the one, if you just go through some of our videos, it should be on there. It's our Frankenstein engine. It is a whole bunch of used parts and kind of stuff we've gathered through the years, and I rebuilt all the cylinder heads on it, and just, again, like I said, a whole lot of kind of used parts. But it is a, you know, if you want to hear it run, it's on our engine stand. I have a video of that. Just go to our YouTube channel or even our TikTok, and you can find the video of that one running, and it sounds good. It is tremendous. Now, it's a little over 410 cubic inches, but it's not much. I think it's like 412. It's a weird cubic inch when you measure it out and do your stroke and bore and all that. It probably going to be a pretty healthy engine. Now, we don't have anything that's crazy. Like, you know, most of our super lates are running SB2s and, you know, 18 degree, 13 degree small block Chevys. We're not to that point yet. The only thing that we have that's any close is it's an LS1 all aluminum 5.3 stroke to a 6.2, that we had used in our drag car. I haven't had a chance to. It's still actually in our drag car. It's in our Camaro out in the garage. Um, I plan on eventually building that to turn it into a super engine, quote unquote. I don't know. I mean, but it needs a new cam, and I want to do the distributor conversion for the front, and because we don't run alternators, so we run 16 volt and marine style 12-volt batteries. Um, I would love to run an alternator, but if it fails and I have a coil unplug system, and like the belt flies off, I'm gonna lose power. Because I've had these issues when I drag raced. When I didn't have an alternator on the car and I was running LS1 stuff, we would lose voltage and amps and everything else when the alternator failed or was not charging the system, and we would lose our fire initially and then just have a dog of an engine. So, and that's really what it's about. Money, you know. It's $1,200 for the front conversion and stuff. So we have a lot of racing small blocks, and I put those together. And right now, what's in our Super Late is a 377 cubic inch small block Chevy. It's got a set of dirt track style aluminum heads on it. I don't know the exact specs on the cylinder heads, but they're oversized valves. We have great, tall intake on it, big runners. I've ported the heads to match the intake. I've done little things to try to get as much power as possible out of it. It's got a crazy cam in it. It's a Lenati camshaft, and I would have to look up on. I have everything on record, so I know what I'm doing. You know what engine is on. In my desk. But anyway, I don't know exactly what the lift is, but it makes good power. We've ran it with the Supers before, and it's done pretty good. We've done actually Peevely. The car itself held its own at Peevely, so a Highland at a quarter-mile track. I'm hoping it's enough with the right gear. But it is bigger than what we had in it, and it does probably make more power. But if we're still kind of thinking that we're underpowered, or maybe, hopefully not. But we've worked the car over. We got hit in the front. We checked our toe and just kind of going over some stuff. But that's it right now. So they're just going to call this the day before we go. Let you guys know what's going on, and hopefully we race tomorrow. Like I said, we have a lot of rain. And weather has not been the greatest for us. We've been getting all these storms like everybody else has. So hopefully Highland gets the track in tomorrow, and we will see you guys at Highland, and we'll see how we can do. We're going to try to run up front and do the best we can do with what we have. Dad's over there right now finishing up some stuff. I'm getting ready to get some of our sponsors back on the car because we had to replace the front nose. Luckily, we didn't get tore up too bad the last time we ran. We did not run the Mars event. We could have been ready. I'm sorry we didn't, but in reality, I hadn't been feeling well. My wife is pregnant, and she hasn't been feeling well. And really, I love racing. I do. But me and my dad have a business to run, and I hope in the future that mainly we will be able to stay with just racing. It's just me and him in our shop, and we still have bills to pay, and families. We are a family small business in Southern Illinois here, and I think it's a struggle for everybody right now. So. We're fortunate that we're still able to race and still able to put, like I said, we do rebuild as much as we can and try to keep our budget as low. Does that hurt us to be competitive with other racers? Maybe. Maybe. Um, I don't care. I still enjoy it. Yeah, maybe I'm not having the best Integra shocks and all this, but these are the first new set of shocks I've put on any of our cars. And I've had them, but I didn't want to put them on because they're expensive. And I hate to say it, but the beginning of the race, the start of race season is a cluster fuck, basically, because the tracks are rough. It's I just couldn't afford to put them on at the moment. So tomorrow we're gonna see how the new shocks do, and it'll be nice to run on something new. I mean, I got newer tires on it now. We don't usually run new tires unless we're running a big event. That water just keeps rising. But this is just, it's 11 minutes right now, but I'm going to cut it short here. Basically, I'm hoping we get to run tomorrow because it's been a couple weeks since I've been in a car. There's a lot of big events going on. Everybody probably watching Fairbury. But we're going to go to our local track and we're going to support them and see how well we can do. Y'all have a good one. Check us out. Like, follow. We would appreciate it because if we're able to make this YouTube thing go, I know I've had it for a few years and I have not spent as much time as I should on it. But again, like I said, my family and everything, these things come first. They're priority to my life. I don't know where I would be without my family. So, and that's it, guys. Just a little bit of what's going on and why I haven't posted a video lately. So again, apologize, but y'all have a good one and hopefully stay tuned. I'm going to try to get a live feed for the feature tomorrow and the races. I'll show Dad how to do it. And my wife won't be there because, again, she's pregnant. She's 7 months pregnant. Not feeling the best. But, yep. I'm going to get this vinyl in the car.